Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our Imperial Agent Saga. Today we are going to be doing the missions in the Dark Temple and Dark Temple Approach. So on our way to the main objective in the temple, we are going to go ahead and take care of our heroic mission, Friends of Old, as well. So let's get underway.
Some of this. All going down.
We got a sterilized Rackle Claw, and it's quite beneficial on Cleo, so we're going to give it to her.
Not bad at all.
Alright. And that got us Companion Benefactor. Alright, we made it to the heroic area, so we're going to go ahead and switch Cleo over to heal, and then start working our way towards the objective.
Rise and shine.
Hopefully I made the right choice in coming this way and there's a way to get down there. No, it's looking like not. Not without dying, anyway. I guess we're going to take an off-road way and hope that we don't die along the way. Alright, not the most traditional way to get down here, but it worked. I just have to wait for the elevator, because that fall would definitely kill us. We just went up to level 24, and there is a bonus mission for this quest in eliminating the mercenaries. So we're going to try and eliminate 30 of them as we go along.
Rise and shine.
Oh, 20 mercenaries, not 30. I don't know where I got 30 from. Alright, that's 6 so far.
Rise and shine.
The infiltrators' stealth is what makes them annoying and more dangerous than the others. Alright, we're halfway there.
Rise and shine.
Alright, just gotta kill 8 more. And we have recovered one of the 3 thermal detonators that we need for the main part of this mission. And there's our second thermal detonator. Just need to kill 6 more. Four more. Trying to avoid any demolitionists because I'm not sure if getting the third thermal detonator will cancel out our bonus or not. So I'd rather get enough of them killed before that happens. Now we'll go ahead over and kill that last demolitionist. He's with someone else, so it'll give us the last 2 kills before I collect the thermal detonator. Alright, and that accomplished our bonus objective. And gets us our last thermal detonator. Now we just have to destroy the landing shuttles. There goes the first. Let's make our way to the next one. see if we can't avoid some battles along the way now that they're not necessary. I guess I should go the other way. In fact, let's just go ahead and turn on stealth and see how high their stealth perception is. Good luck, we'll be able to just walk straight on through to the shuttles. Being heroic area though, I might be wrong. So far so good. Almost to the second shuttle. Ah, that just got blown up. So we'll have to wait for it to respawn. And hopefully they're going after a different one than the last one that we're going for. Otherwise we'll have to replay out this scenario again. Pretty sure we have gone out of the heroic area, which means I'm going to have to find a way back down inside if this doesn't just lead down into it. Well, that's going to be a death drop. But it will get us down there faster. Alright. Guess we'll try the unorthodox approach. Oh good, we didn't die. Probably won't get so lucky if we do it now. So
You and me, getting good.
we'll continue trying the unorthodox approach and see if we can get down there without killing ourselves. Nope. Alright, so let's try it the normal way then, so we don't have to waste time by dying again.
All right, make me look good.
That glowing light up there is another Datacron. Not sure if I've already gotten it or not. But I'm not going to worry about trying to get up there and get it. Just going to go ahead and continue on towards the next shuttle. Which we're going to have to take an elevator for. So, no matter what we had tried unorthodox, we would have died. More than likely gonna have to fight those two as soon as I put the bomb on this thing. Yep.
Rise and shine.
And now that we have dealt with the mercenaries, we have to go and defeat the invading Sith Lord and the apprentices and acolytes. Avoid any unnecessary battles. Yeah. Took on too many at once, I guess.
New name? Getting good.
I would use my heroic moment, which would keep me from dying, but I'd rather save it for the champion, Lord Titonus.
Rise and shine.
Alright, that takes care of the acolytes and the apprentice. Now we just have to defeat the Sith Lord herself.
I'll never be able to prove Lord Gratham was behind the transmissions that allowed her invasion, but it doesn't matter. Everyone who matters knows the truth, and Gratham is already losing influence and followers.
And that takes
Rise
care
and
of the
shine.
treachery there. And it got us better equipment. And I'm going to give that to Cleo.
Not bad at all.
Alright, now we've equipped everything that was better. Now we can get on with the main part of this quest. Okay, we already did that.
Can't live without me, huh?
Alright, now we just need to get on our way back up to the Dark Temple itself. Now that we're out of the heroic area, we can put Cleo back to her normal. Another personal conquest fulfilled. And there are some side quests here that we'll go ahead and grab.
I've sent 3 separate expeditions into the Dark Temple. Not one has returned. I can't say for sure what's going on, but people who go in there, they don't come back.
I'm on official business, officer.
Then you are everything I could have hoped for. You can survive the Dark Temple. I beg you to do me, and more importantly, the Empire a favor. The expeditions I sent in were looking for specific data. I can spare the manpower, they were slaves mostly, but the data is essential.
How do I fit in?
I'd like you to find the slaves from the expeditions and bring back any data you recover. The slaves from the expeditions were equipped with data pads to store the data they collected. Bring back those data pads. This information's vital to future construction on Drome and Kars. It's not glamorous, but will you help?
I'll take care of it.
Amazing. Fantastic. Your help is invaluable. I'll mark the location the expedition last signaled from on your map. It's the best I can do.
You look like an Imperial intelligence agent. Hardly what I would have expected the Dark Council to send to secure the temple.
I'm not here to secure the temple.
Of course, I've been ignored again. How stupid of me. If you're here, however, you must have the authority to enter the Dark Temple. You could still save this planet.
I'm listening. Continue.
The Dark Temple is ancient, built during a previous incarnation of our empire. 1,000 years ago, our own emperor buried his enemies here. These enemies remain powerful, even in death, which is why the temple was sealed. But now, something terrible has happened.
Some idiot went and woke them up.
With the Emperor's attention elsewhere, a group of ambitious but ignorant Sith thought to gain power by raiding the temple. They didn't find the relics they sought. Instead, they awoke an ancient Sith Lord, Lord Calig, and their expedition plunged into madness.
Are they still in there?
The ones who still live, yes. Because Lord Calig died by ambush, I believe he awakened unaware of his own death, and his expectations became reality for those around him. His power overwhelmed all inside the temple. And even now the workers plot wars against each other, believing themselves Sith Lords, and drawing terrible power from Kellig himself.
Are there more dead Sith Lords in there?
Ah, you begin to see the crisis. There are still more ancient Sith Lords whose spirits lay dormant in the temple. If the ancient Sith Lords are woken by the violence within, they could overrun Dromund Kaas.
Let's keep them napping.
I have studied all of the burial chambers within. Each was made with the same ancient design, one we can exploit. If you fuse the 500-kilogram hinges on each tomb door, even a violent assault should not be able to wake the ancients.
I'll make sure there are no survivors.
That will not stop the next group of idiots from putting us right back in this situation. The team I sent in earlier was using a massive metal torch. Effective, but slow, I'm afraid. They did not make it far. The torch must be recovered, and the doors of the ancients sealed.
Let sleeping Sith lie, basically. Bonus quest to defeat insane Imperial and Sith forces, 35. Shouldn't be a problem considering how many of them there are.
What nightmares about the sweet stuff and you make a whole planet out of it. How can you live here?
And that takes care of that. now to proceed into the temple itself. Even though it does look rather desolate and run down, the scenery is pretty beautiful. And there is also the heroic 2+ possessed hunter inside the temple, so we have multiple objectives to take care of once we're inside. Our closest one is the Wretch King finding the lost expedition, so we'll go ahead and do that first.
Did you say something? I swear there's someone talking to me.
It's always good when your companion starts hearing voices in her head while inside a haunted temple.
Do you dare approach the great Nil Venerus, Lord of the Sith, Master of the Undying Darkness? Answer me. What insolence brings you to this place, slave?
I'm a servant of the Empire. I'm authorized to be here.
What? You're not afraid of me? You aren't a mindless puppet like the rest of them? I don't understand.
I still have my senses, but someone here is out of his.
You're right. I was out of my senses. But not anymore. I was part of an expedition sent by the Empire to measure strange activity in the Dark Temple. But soon after we entered, we all became different people. I became the mighty Lord Venerus, and the others became my obedient followers and servants.
You seem normal enough now.
Yes, for some reason, the madness no longer has its hold on me. Like whatever's causing this dream is losing its power. It's strange that you seem to be unaffected. In fact, it's strange to find you here at all. I thought the Imperials gave up sending people in here. What exactly are you doing here?
The Imperials want data. I'm going to get it for them.
So the Imperials haven't given up on getting their precious data, after all. This is lucky. You see, ever since I came to my senses, I've been worried that my followers will begin to doubt my leadership. I can't lose my power. I can't go back to being a slave. But maybe we can help each other.
It wouldn't be hard for me to eliminate you and your followers.
Well, I guess that's true. Except I'm the only one who can make all the others turn in their data. All I ask is that you find the symbols of Lord Venerus's power. They were looted from his tomb by the people possessed by Venerus's enemies. The symbols will help me reinforce my followers' belief in me, lock them in their dream.
I bring the symbols, and you give the data.
Be careful. Venerus's old enemies will put up a good fight.
puppet king for a puppet army. There's one symbol of power. And there's another.
All going down.
And there's two more, but we only need one. It's actually unfortunate that if you get more than you need, that other players can't come along and collect it. I understand locking it off if you don't have them, but if there are extras, it should allow other players to come through and get it.
My network of spies reports that you crushed my enemies underfoot and found the symbols of power I requested.
We have a deal. I expect you to honor it.
I had not forgotten. I, too, have been very busy. Here is the data my servants collected before the temple transformed them. Let the Empire make of it what they will.
Enjoy your empire while it lasts.
Actually, that reminds me. There's one last itty-bitty little thing you can do. You see, power is useless without subjects. So, I'd be grateful when you turn in the data, you'd encourage the Imperials to send more expeditions my way.
You're really every bit as conniving as the real thing, you know that?
Yes, I do think I've finally found my true calling. I can assure you, my gratitude if you send more slaves to be my followers will not be insubstantial.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so our next closest objective is to recover the plasma torch. So we'll take care of that next. Alright, there's our welding torch. Now, that mission takes us upstairs. So we're going to go ahead and take care of Possessed Hunter, which is still on this floor, and probably our main objective too. And then before we leave the temple, we'll head to the upper part of it. I don't know why she decided to challenge us from that far away, because she actually didn't do anything to either one of us the whole time. with that, we reached level 25 and another personal conquest. We are about to enter a heroic area, so I'm switching Cleo over to healing. Well, that didn't work out the way we wanted it to, did it? So we're going to go ahead and repair everything, and then head back up there. Maybe I'll leave her over on damage until we face the champion and see if that helps. Because even if we can just defeat one of those elites and get it out of the way before we die, then it'll make it easier on the next go through. Wondering if this guy is heading to the same place we are. Nope. I would hate to have to waste my heroic moment before we actually get to the champion. But if that's what it comes down to, that's what we'll do. It's looking like that's going to be... Oh, we did get rid of one of the elites. For some of these heroics, if you're trying to solo them, you may just have to die a few more times until you can actually get through it. Otherwise, you can always recruit a party to go in with you, but like I said, I'm primarily a soloist. Alright, so now we're going to switch her back over to healing. I'm just going to go ahead and activate Heroic Moment. And here's our objective. That takes care of the last heroic mission. For this planet, anyway. And that got us some better equipment. Oh boy, everybody came back. Well, let's hope we can stealth our way out without having to fight. And I've already switched Cleo back to her damage roll. I like how the heroics didn't notice me, but these guys did. Alright, so now we will proceed with our main objective, and then after that's done we'll head upstairs and finish off the one we got from the Sith Lord outside the temple.
Want some of this?
Six terrorist forces are what we need for the bonus mission. Alright, and that completes clean up the temple. Now we just have to disarm the detonators. Alright, that takes care of all of the detonators. And give that to Cleo.
Not bad at all.
Alright, now we've reached level 10 with her, so objective complete on her. As soon as we get another companion, we'll be able to switch her out.
You with the military? I heard the shots, but I wasn't sure. I can't believe you actually followed us in here. None of us are gonna make it back out, you know that, right?
Don't question me, you piece of filth.
You think you've done some great thing by tracking me down? You can shoot me now. You can save the power grid, preserve the Imperial lifestyle for a little longer. But there are other cells. They'll keep fighting.
Time's up. You're dead.
You'll never make it out of here, Imperial.
Okay, now we just need to go upstairs and take care of that secondary mission. Then we'll go turn those in and return to Keeper. I figured we wouldn't get by him.
Take this, ugly.
Alright, our objective is in this area. Alright, that's the first chamber door. Second chamber door is on the other side. Now the third chamber door, which is still on this side but further down.
Take this, ugly.
And we got most of them. But that Sith choked me out faster than Cleo could deal with her.
Ugly.
Had to return the favor. And this special door is the final door.
Hello, stranger. My internal chronometer tells me it has been exactly 963 years since this hologram was made. The Sith truly lived in fear of me for so long.
Who are you?
I am, or was, Kenneth a born Sith and follower of the Force. Like so many before me, I challenged the Emperor and was buried in this temple. Fortunately, I had just enough time to make this, an interactive image that would transmit my secrets to whomever was bold enough to find my tomb and unlock it.
I unlocked your tomb, so start transmitting.
Patience, and everything will become clear. The way of the Sith lies in channeling the Force through the use of powerful emotions. Fear is the chief of these. The Sith feed on palpable dread.
What's the secret, then?
It's a lie. Fear is a lie. Passion, a lie. Fear gives temporary power, and passion is easily manipulated. Real strength in the Force comes when one is no longer afraid. One can purge fear when one stops grasping after power, after things, after life itself, and allows the Force to guide him. There is only the Force.
You really are an idiot.
My peers obviously did not think so. They considered my teachings dangerous. What I learned only lives on through this image and its device. Yet I am one with the Force, eternal and at peace. Take them. Take my teachings to the Sith. They will find power there, but a different kind. Not of darkness, but light.
These heresies must be destroyed.
Then do so. Strike out against knowledge and see what comes of it. If you destroy these teachings, the light does not go out. Remember, fear is not the only way.
Alright, and now we can leave the temple. That'll take us too far out, so we're just gonna walk. I'll go ahead and stealth though. Make it a wee bit simpler. Actually, I misjudged the distance.
All going down.
So we can go ahead and just warp to the outpost, because that is where it was. For some reason I was thinking it was right outside the temple grounds, but the temple grounds are larger than I thought.
Ah, the only thing more powerful than the Dark Temple. Any luck getting that data?
Here's your data as promised.
Hey, you actually came through. Can't say I was expecting that. Can't say it's not a relief. Now we can finally stop sending expeditions in there, wasting all those slaves who should be building monuments to the Empire.
Actually, I think data like this calls for more expeditions.
Had a look at it, did you? Well, it's not really my call to make. But I'll forward your recommendation to my superiors.
It's not a recommendation.
I'll make clear what you did for us. I think that'll carry a lot of weight. It's the best I can promise. Goodbye then, and thanks for the data. Your service to the Empire will not be forgotten.
Neither of the rewards were better than what we currently have, so selecting one doesn't really matter.
You're back. I hope you sealed the chambers of the ancients, Keleth Ur's chamber especially. I'm terrified to think what would happen if Keleth Ur and his crazed ideas were to re-emerge.
Keleth Ur was nobody. Some Sith who turned light side.
Do not underestimate the power of the light which eternally seeks to destroy us. Keleth Ur's secrets have been contained along with the other ancients. You have done well.
Alright, now we just need to return to Keeper, so we will warp back to Imperial Intelligence. it's still just the PvP terminal. Stopped by our trainer on the way through. It's been a while. See what she's got for us.
Always go for the quick and silent kill.
Next level of speeder piloting and toxic scan.
This concludes our business.
We've got wreckage coming down over the city. From that height and at that velocity, the collateral damage alone could cost millions.
If the reactor core was breached, the radiation damage will...
I don't care about the radiation damage, damn it. Get me security footage, communications logs, something we can use.
Shouldn't someone be celebrating our successful return?
All military channels are reporting in. The Dominator has been completely destroyed.
What's the situation?
It's good to see you. There was a secondary target. Apparently...
Watcher 2, I still need confirmation. And you, Agent, get ready to move. We need everyone operational.
Sorry, sir. But there were over 3,000 people on that ship. Half of them civilians.
I'm aware of that. Do your job, Watcher 2. Run the numbers.
Lockdown procedures are in place. All traffic has been grounded.
Initial analysis is done. Cross-checking with the droids.
Getting conflicting reports from the Car City spaceport. Trying to sort it out.
Nothing could have survived that explosion. All sources confirm casualties are 100%.
Then Darth Jadus is dead.
Who did this? What happened?
There was an explosion aboard the Dominator. We're not sure about the origin, but it has to be connected to the dissidents. Darth Jadus was leaving on a special tour of the Empire. He brought military personnel, civilians, and Sith to his flagship as part of some grand vision. Now they're all dead.
We'll catch the terrorists responsible.
You can count on it.
Sir, we've got a starship trying to take off. Several dissidents from the watch list are aboard. Military squads are moving to intervene.
They'll blow the ship to pieces. I want the terrorists alive and I want their computer intact. You, Fixer, do we have any Sec-M units available?
What? I don't...
The Sec-Ms, the mouse droids. Find one and bring it back now. Whatever ordeal you went through in the Dark Temple, your recovery will have to wait. I need you in the field.
I'm ready to go, sir.
One moment. Fixer.
I have the droid here.
Good. Agent, I need you to get to the city cargo port. There's a terrorist ship attempting to take off. Take the mouse droid and deliver it into one of the ship's maintenance conduits. With the droid aboard, we can disable the hyperdrive and download its computer contents.
We're going too easy on them, Keeper.
We'll use a tractor beam to bring in their disabled ship, at which point they'll get their due, I promise. Get going. We need you to plant that mouse droid. Any conduit on the ship's outer hull should do. And when you're back, we have things to discuss.
Alright, and that is where we are going to wrap up for today. In our next installment, we will deal with the aftermath of the destruction of the Dominator. Hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already and you enjoyed the video, please click the like button, subscribe, and if you haven't already, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.